All we are saying is give peace a chance. That was an anthem in the rock and roll era, and maybe there was a time and a place for that. That's an era where there was a lot of conflict, violence, hatred. A while ago, I was in a memorabilia store and saw a picture framed you could buy of one baseball player swinging a bat at another about to club him over the head. I'm not sure why someone would want to buy that and put it in their house, but it was an era where a United States president pushed his press secretary in public. It was an era where people chanted slogans with foul language at various gatherings. And so the best could be done was an anthem, Give Peace a Chance. I want to draw your attention to Luke chapter 10 and verse 5 today. Jesus says, when you enter a house, say peace be to this house. He's talking to the missionaries he is sending out as lambs in the midst of wolves, telling them to ask the Lord to send laborers into the harvest. Here's what he's saying. He's saying that you and I and those that follow Jesus are to be peace bringers to people's house. An rock and roll anthem won't do it. A peace sign won't do it. The only peace bringers there are in the world are the followers of Jesus. What's that mean? Well, let's back up. Luke chapter 6, he talks about loving your enemies, being generous, not retaliating, not being owned by money. How about Luke chapter 9, where he talks about discipleship, where he talks about putting Christ first, even ahead of your family, if that's necessary. And then Luke chapter 10, they're sent out. They've learned the path of discipleship. They've learned the path of the kingdom. Now they're the peace bringers. When you enter a house, you say, peace to this house. I lament some of the difficult words in our society. I was watching a video the other day of a politician that had a kind of a senior moment, and then a couple days later was giving a speech, and he was being heckled. He's a 81-year-old, and he's being heckled and yelled at. An 81-year-old should never be heckled and yelled at, but this one was. That's the world in which we live. The problem is Christians have sometimes become conflict bringers rather than peace bringers. Jesus says, when you enter a house, say peace to this house. Peace in the coming of the kingdom of God. Peace in following Jesus' way. Peace in learning the path of discipleship. Who can you bring peace to this week? Not ethereal peace, not theoretical peace. Who can you bring the peace of discipleship to Jesus, the peace of the kingdom of God, and the peace of the way of Jesus to people? That's what they did in Galilee. That's what we can do here in Modesto. When you enter a house, say peace, shalom, well-being, wholeness to this house. This is your daily devotional for Thursday. Hope you're doing well. Seek first the kingdom of God and the path of discipleship and the way of Jesus, and pray for the church and pray for me. I look forward to seeing you soon. God bless you as you serve Him.